Okay, guys, we have muted the class and today we can start. Our class will be recorded and the notes of today will be sent to the channel immediately after the note. I have prepared the note already on Telegram, so the note is already available on Telegram. So after the class, I'm going to forward the notes to the channel so that people can view, people can read about it. So as a Forex trader, yes, you have many things you need to know. It's not just about you trading. It's not just about you knowing that, okay, this pair is called a US dollars. You need to know the definition of each currency, their abbreviation, what they mean. Are they exotic pair? Are they major pairs? Are they minor pair? Is it a major currency? Is it a minor currency? We need to understand all of that. It is of vital importance as we start trading because this is going to help us to be able to know the type of currency to trade. The type of currency to trade with the low account size, the type of currency you can trade with a heavy account size. We need to know all of this. We don't need to get into the market blindly. We have to understand that all the Forex pairs are not the same. We need to understand that the different world economy are not the same. We have economy that have emerged, they have developed. We have currency that are being traded most at time. So the cost of handling transaction with those currency pairs are very cheap and affordable. Now, so you are going to pay less commission and less spread. And there are currency from emerging economy that you pay more commission and more spread when you are trading them. So I need to make you understand and know all of this before you can even start analyzing the Forex chart. So when you are analyzing, you know that this pair I'm analyzing, it is this. So today, we are going to look at exotic pair, major and minor currency. Normally, most of the time, the currency pairs that we are going to hear about are mostly major currency pairs. And we are going to look at those major currency. So major currency are actually currency from top world economy. For example, a major currency that we have the US dollars, that is abbreviated USD. We have the euro, that is abbreviated EUR. We have the Japanese yen, JPY. We have the Great Britain pounds, that is GBP. We have the Swiss franc, which is CHF. We have the Canadian dollars, which is abbreviated CAD, Australian as well, and New Zealand. So at least we can say that they have some certain impact in the world economy. So if you are looking at like the Ghana cedi, those are currency, those are minor currency, emerging economy. Look at that, CFA, it's a minor naira. Those are minus economy, so their currency are actually low rated currency. So in this reason, we are going to look at major currency pairs, and it states that the major currency pairs are considered any market that feature the US dollars. You need to understand, for the fact that a currency is a major currency does not mean that its pairs is a major pair. For the fact that GBP is a major currency does not mean that a pair of GBP is a major currency. Please take note. GBP USD is a major currency, but GBP Japanese yen will not be a major currency. So for the fact that a currency first is a major currency does not mean that after pairing with another currency, it will form a major pair. So we are saying that a major currency is a currency that futures the US dollars. So if the US dollars is not future in a pair, that means the currency is not a major, the currency pair is not a major pair. So the US dollars is the most frequent traded pair and has more liquidity. Now, as Forex trader, this liquidity means that the major features relatively stable price and lower spread. So you need to understand that we are trading this major feature, that is the US dollars, is a major pair, you are going to have low spread. Let's see if I can take you guys to trading view and see. Okay, we have a spread here on euro GBP, which is a minus. Let's just look at US dollars, euro USD, and look at the spread and see what it tells us. So you see that the spread of euro USD is just 1.2. And if you look at the spread of other currency like, if you look at the spread of other currency like GBP, let's take an exotic pair. Let's take GBP. No, we are in major currency. The spread of major currency are low, full stop. We are going to advance to minor currency and you will see the difference. So like for example, we have taken the case of euro USD, which we have found that when we first of all opened euro GBP, we saw that the spread was 1.6, and now euro USD, the spread is 1.2. So it's cheaper to trade major currency than minor currency. And when we go back, we are going to see that we are going to see a list of those major currency pairs so that we know when to trade them. So an example, we have the major currency pairs, euro USD, because he has the major future that is the US dollars. We have the USD JPY, has the major feature that is the US dollars. We have GBP USD, it contains the major feature that is US dollars. We have USD CHF, it has a major feature. We have USD CAD, it has a major feature. We have AUD USD, it has a major feature, that is the US dollars. NZD USD, we have the major feature, that's the US dollars. So you see that the major currency pairs must have the US dollars. And this currency pair sometimes will provide us with low spread. So when trading with a small account size, you don't want to pay more commission, you don't want to pay more right? Then you should go for major currencies. It's well traded, he has liquidity, it easily move. The market easily move than the others. So it has low spread, market moving reliably, the market is stable, a lot of people are doing transaction. So 80%, it's close to 80% of the Forex exchange transaction has to do with the US dollars. Can you imagine? You understand? It is interesting to note that the US dollars is the world's leading reserve currency, and it involves about 88% of currency traded globally. You understand this? If a currency contains like 88% of the currency traded globally, it means that the cost of transaction for this currency pair will be low. It will be low. And it serves for us a great advantage. It serves for us a very great, it's advantageous for us. Okay. And now we're going to look at the minor currency pairs. If a currency pair does not feature the US dollars, it is considered to be a minor currency pair. The minors are sometimes called currency cross because they make the market means you're no longer required first to go the US dollars. That means okay, they are referred sometimes as crosses, not like you can consider the minor currency as cross pairs, and it has nothing to do with the US dollars. The minus currency aren't as liquid as the majors. So you don't have more liquidity, you don't have much liquidity for minus currency as you have in the major currency. So when you are trading those minor currency, you don't really have much liquidity. And some people will say that GBP pair move so fast, they are volatile, they have more liquidity. Those are certain things that you will learn when you get into the market. So sometimes that's why we need to teach theory and practical. Okay, because we are saying that basically the minor currency pairs actually don't move fast. But you will discover that GBP pair runs. They're actually like Liquidity does not mean volatility, please. So you need to understand that liquidity does not mean volatility. There's a difference. Because a liquid market, a liquidity means it is easily traded. That means easy transaction, fluent and frequent transaction of that particular currency. People are easily exchanging it. The market is flowing. But a volatile market is, or a volatile pair moves randomly. You can see it can just be jumping. You see it move like 100 pips. Especially exotic pairs are very volatile, have high spread, high commission, and very volatile. It can blow your account in single seconds. So that's the difference. If you look at exotic pairs and some certain minor currency pairs, you discover that they are moving very fast. This is because most of the time, certain major currency are being paired. In the case of exotics, that we are going to get there, when we get to, let me just skip for exotic for now. When we get to exotics, we are going to see what they actually mean. But for now, you need to note that the minor currency does not have the US dollars, and they have their examples, like the Euro GBP, Euro AUD, Euro Zen, GBP JPY, CHF, CHF, NZD JPY, CAD, GBP CAD. So they will tell you that the most traded minor currency pairs consist of pairs in which the individual currency are also major. So that's why I was telling you that a minor currency pair can contain a major currency. A minor currency pair can contain a major currency. So we look at the major currency, and we are looking at the minor currency pairs. That means you are pairing a major currency maybe with another currency. We'll not say that it will form a major pair. So only USD pairs are major pairs. We're going to look at the case of exotics. The final type of currency pairs is known as exotic. Exotics are essentially minor that feature currency of emerging market economy. So these are currency from emerging economy. They are emerging. Their economy is not really that strong. So we need to understand that they are less stable. The exotic pairs are less stable. That is why they are very volatile. Like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not stable. Bitcoin is not even is a cryptocurrency. For those that know about Bitcoin, you discover that Bitcoin is very volatile. And other cryptocurrencies are very volatile. So exotics are very volatile. Not we cannot say it has liquidity, but we are going to say that it has volatility. If it is easily volatilized, that means it's easily it moves so fast. And this is most of the time because in exotic pairs, you will find a major economic currency pairing with a very minor economy. You see that the major sometimes overweigh the minors in certain conditions. And it creates a certain volatility that is risky to trade. So some of the exotic pairs that you are going to find, I don't usually trade them, even do analysis on exotic pairs. So some of them you have the Euro Tria. We call it the Euro Turkish Lira. So that's the Turkish currency. So the Turkey is an emerging economy. If I'm emerging, it's still emerging. That currency is still emerging. We have the US dollars AKD. That's the US dollars Hong Kong dollar. Okay. We have also as the Japanese yen, Norwegian krone. So those currencies are still trying to get to stability. We have the Singapore dollars with the NZD. We have the South African rand, that's called ZAD. So with GBP as well. We have Mexican peso with Australian dollars. I'm sorry that the currency of my country is not there safer because it does not move at all. It's always stagnant, and all other currencies always overweigh our own. So we don't mind. By 2035, our currency will be a major currency. We are going to rock the FX market. That means we are going to be rocking those GBP pairs, those US dollars pairs. We have great vision. Okay, guys, keep in mind that the widespread means you may not see your trade executed at the price you expect. Does that sound interesting to you? Let's go to TradingView and look for an exotic pair, a GBP ZAT. GBP. No broker is offering it. The connection is slow. Those around Bamenda with MTM connection may not attend classes today. The same thing that happened last week when we were starting this class is happening today. But unfortunately, I had other options. The network is very slow. I don't know why. Okay, we have GBP ZAT now. Can you guys see the spread value for GBP ZAT? I see it. This broker that is offering, can you see something? In US dollars, we're having something like 1 point something. We have something like 106 something. So will you be excited trading such currency pairs? So you have the you see that it's very risky trading exotics. So be careful. It's very volatile. So at the end of the day, we are going to ask ourselves, after knowing the different type of currencies, how they are, how they act, how they react, why they react, we will then ask ourselves, which currency pair should we then trade? We should trade mostly the minor and the major and the minor currency pairs. Please, for exotic, if you are not a good trader, don't go you there. The same day you enter the market, the same day your money will finish. I bet you. If you joke, you are finished. And another thing I'm going to tell you guys today, believe in yourself as a Forex trader. Don't panic because somebody pasted a signal saying buy, sell, no. Believe in what you know. So in January, we are looking forward to provide a service called Forex Analytic. You will call Forex Analytic. What will Forex Analytic do? It will be a very cheap subscription. Something like, it will not be more than $20, not more than $15 even. Now, because people are like, I want signals. I want that they should just tell me buy and sell. I want that they should just do this. I want that at the end of the day, they end up ruining the account. So what we are going to provide in January is a service called Forex Analytics. What will we be doing? We will give the permission, we will give a student can do a perfect analysis. If you find a perfect trade, you can analyze and send to our website. It may be approved to be posted for other people to view it. Now, but the main objective is that we, as in Forex Academy, in Bell Forex Academy, I'll be doing my possible best to do analysis on weekly basis. That means I provide you with a weekly breakdown of your chart of the 1 day, the 4 hours, and the 1 hour, and tell you up to have an idea of what price may go to and what could happen in the market every Sunday. I do that and upload to the channel before Sunday. And now you view it. You have an idea as you are running the week. During the week now, we will still give analysis, breakdown of what is happening. Okay, maybe we have a signal that we're expecting in GBP, JPY. Before the morning, before each trading session, I'm going to do an analysis. And in the morning, for those that I suspect that there could be a possible trade, I do the analysis and still post on the website. It permits people to have an overview, a guide as they go along. It permits them to actually create some self-confidence. Oh, what I did, the same thing Ronnie did. What I did, the same thing those people from Bell Forest Academy are thinking. The same thing I'm thinking. It creates some more confidence in you. And now we are going to be calling for entries, certain trade calls for some certain trade for you to take some certain trade on daily basis. We are not guaranteed. We are not saying that on every day you have a perfect trade. No, we are saying that except we have a good quality trade that will guarantee like 80% accuracy, we don't provide. So we're providing accurate trade setup to tell you, okay, you can sell, you can buy this currency. We'll be doing that from January. And we'll be offering like 2 to 3, 4, 5, depending on the opportunity you have on that day, and a little follow up on those stuffs. So all that service will be available in January. We are going to have a system as well, a coaching program, because each forex trader needs a coach. You need self-motivation. There are certain times that you really feel like I should let go of this thing. I should not trade again. You need people, you need somebody to talk to you. You need somebody to actually talk to you, help you understand certain things. So our coaching program will be on Sundays and on Wednesday. So we coach you based on what we have done as analysis during the weekend. And as you trade on Monday and Tuesday, on Wednesday, we still coach you again so that you finish a successful trading week. We are going to do that forever. And each Forex trading is a consistent process. It's not something you say that I am a student always. Each and every one of us is a student always, no matter what you know in Forex. So these services will be made available to you. I know it will not be easy to analyze those charts every morning or every weekend, analyzing 24 pairs every morning. But I have done it before. I've proven that it's possible before. I did it before. I was sending to the X batch every Sunday and it was working well. So we tested already with the X batch, but I never wanted to continue. I wanted them to learn how to do it as well. So we are going to do that in a program. So we need some small motivation. The price of that service will be fixed. There will be small motivation. But we're having trade confirmation, certain trade confirmation as well. So it permits each and every trader you can take at least 2 good trades a day. 50 pips daily target. So for your 50 pips could be $1,000. So if you are guaranteed of having 50 pips a day, at least is good. So if you're actually $1 per pip, that means you'll be making at least $50 on daily basis. So we are going to guarantee, because the 50 pips program daily is a program that we brought up, but it has not been it's not yet active. So we say it will be active by 2020. So the 50 pips daily, we guarantee that every forex trader earn at least with $50. So we are going to put all that in place in January. So I'm going to give you guys, if you have any question, you can ask concerning this class. And any question concerning the major, the minors, and the exotic pairs, you can ask concerning it now. I'm unmuting everyone. So you have the place to talk. Dr. Jervis want to talk. Okay, let me meet the class. Where's where are you? Yes, Doc, you can talk.
Yeah, good morning. Please, I wish to verify about the meta currency trend. You are saying that one of the current you can to trade the currencies, you need to know which currency is high, which currency is low. Then how can we go about to know within a particular period of time that this currency is stronger than this currency, so that we should not maybe take two strong currency at the same time? So I've been struggling with what the last time you show us a chart that will contain the meta currency trend, telling us the various currency, which one is strong, which one is weak at a particular time. So I just wish to know, maybe you can share more light on how to get it. Thank you.
Brilliant question, Doc. We have been able to integrate a currency trend method that I'm going to provide to my students only. So you're gonna see the currency trend of each currency at all time. So you avoid taking risky trade. So for example, I'll show you an example of such, so you avoid taking risky trade. So if you look here, if you look up here like this, where my mouse is, let me take the pen. Here like this, you are going to see symbols and certain figure. So this is a currency trend meta that I integrated on this MetaTrader 4. So it's telling us this morning, hey, GBP want to move. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let me verify something. Anything could happen to GBP soon. It may move to the predicted direction that we have been predicting. But I'm expecting something to happen during the London day break. I'm expecting that they will push the market to the opposite direction before it goes the right direction. The banks will do their work as usual. So, like here, you are telling us that GBP is the strongest currency, and GBP JPY, this Japanese yen is the second most strongest, and the GBP CHF is the weakest. CHF is the weakest currency. So if you take down the strongest and the weakest, you see that you'll be moving. So you see that if you look at, let me go for the 15 minutes so that you can see it properly. Let's just go on TradingView and look at GBP CHF. You know that GBP is the strongest currency as we are GBP, and CHF is the weakest currency as we are talking about right now. You see that there will be some move. So we can go to the 15 minute and you see that there's actually a move. You see that GBP has been struggling to move it up, to buy that weak currency. That's where the market is buying. You can never see a currency that is very strong and the weakest currency, then the market is selling. As far as the strongest currency comes first, the weakest comes second, that market will be buying, it will not be selling. So for now, it's like I'm telling you to sell USD now, GBP CHF now. Does not make sense now. You will not expect any move anytime soon, except GBP loses its strength and CHF gains strength. So that's how you need to understand that part. So any other question from anybody, please? Let me mute. If you have any question, you cannot raise your hand. Just comment. I'll unmute you. Everybody's unmuted. Derek, tu comprends bien le coup?
Allô? Bonjour Ludo.
Bonjour, Derek.
Bon, j'essaie de comprendre un peu à mon niveau. Comme c'est un peu en anglais là, bon, mais je force.
C'est bien, Derek. Il faut continuer.
Merci.
C'est bien. Josiane, any question?
No, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Josiane. How is your country today?
Much good.
Francis, you can meet me during the weekend.
Okay, Prof. Thank you.
But 1 hour, maybe 2 hours like that. Okay, no question from Nathan. There is no question from Nathan. Nathan, no question. Okay, if after a class like this there is no question, that means the class was good and everybody understood what the class was actually about. Belmondo Kanwa, please inbox me. You have something to offer us.
Okay.
Yes, it's a must. You must do that thing I told you. It's a must. Okay, guys. I should tell you bye-bye for the day. Ok. Bonne journée à tout le monde. Merci beaucoup. Bye-bye. Your note will be sent immediately to Telegram.